So, what is the biggest difference between a penetration tester and a senior penetration tester?
So usually, I thought you were going with what's the difference between penetration tester and red teamer, but I will answer that question too. Penetration tester, a regular penetration tester, knows basic vectors for exploitation. They may have specific knowledge about how to address or how to exploit specific vectors that are out there. Many of them are CVEs or Microsoft specific uh, uh, vulnerabilities, like MS-17010 or MS-17 or other ones that are out there. So you would know how to exploit those. You would know basic nmap commands. A senior penetration tester would know more about how to use exploit code, how to leverage programming like Python languages or other languages that are out there. They will be more familiar with scripting, whether it's PowerShell or Bash, and they would know more advanced concepts of penetration testing. It gets kind of murky when we start talking about how to uh, bypass AV and EDR, endpoint detection and response, but that goes more to red team, and using C2 is more red team type of capability. Senior penetration tester may not know those specific functionalities, but they would know programming concepts and would know how to create programs specific to the environment that they are attacking.
This is actually a question that I'm curious on because I am right now I work as a penetration tester, and I'm kind of curious on your take on like career progression to the senior penetration tester level. So, to someone who wants to jump from a penetration tester to a senior penetration tester, what's the most important factor in a promotion or switching to a different organization with more responsibilities? Is it time and experience, leadership management skills, or is it technical skills?
Honestly, I think it's all three. You have to have. You can't just be for the most part, this is based on job descriptions that are out there that I've seen over and over again, and based on my own experience. They required these positions for senior penetration testers required for the most part CISSP. How relevant is CISSP for penetration testing? I don't think it's relevant at all. But this is based on what I've seen in the past and in my current situation. You have people with CSSP that are considered managers or system certified information security manager certification. So they have the management skills to manage a robust team of penetration testers. So that will be number one right there. Will be having that specific certification and or a master's degree in a cybersecurity related field. So those two right there would help transition someone from a regular penetration tester to a senior penetration tester. Another thing that would help transition a penetration tester to senior status would be to have years of experience doing different types of penetration tests, whether it's network penetration testing, web application penetration testing, API penetration testing, or ICS, SCADA, or IoT penetration testing. Someone that has well-rounded skills that they can actually talk to would help them transition from a regular penetration tester role to a senior penetration tester role. Somebody who is well-rounded in all aspects of penetration testing can actually help them transition from that role to the senior status. And those are the two things I think you need. Once you have that in your background, once you have that experience, you can actually transition to that role and become more of a manager, which I don't know if many people are wanting to be a manager of a team. They want to just pen test, and I see that in a lot of places, including my own current situation, where I see we have a pen tester there that all he wants to do is do penetration testing, and I understand that, but you have to eventually be a manager